You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. Joel Hillsman, Lewis Preston, glad that you're with us. The nightcap for the first day, it is the McEachern Indians and the Christ School Greenies. The McEachern Indians coming in at 1-0 under the tutelage and head coach of Mike Thompson. Christ School, they are coming in with a 1-3 record entering Hoopsgiving, and they've had a shakeup in the coaching department. Coach Scott Willard stepped down this week, and an email was sent to all of the Christ School staff. Coach Willard will remain the AD at Christ School, but has given up the basketball duty. So that goes over to Jeff DePeltu, who was elevated to the head coach, and Tiger Norman promoted to the assistant coach. And I turn to you, Coach Preston. When you have something like that with a prestigious program such as Christ School in Arden, North Carolina, which is a suburb or just south of Asheville, in midweek before a big event against a big-time opponent, how does that affect the psyche?
Well, first of all, the most important thing you're going to learn here tonight, you're going to learn a lot about the culture of Christ School. Not only are they coming in and having to have to deal with some adversity with a coaching change, you're also having to come in here and play against arguably the best team in this region right now in McEachern and the Indians and Coach Thompson. So it'll be very interesting to see how they handle this game here.
The McEachern Indians, they will be the home team on the scoreboard here at Holy Innocents Episcopal School. Happy Hoopsgiving. Holiday Hoopsgiving. It'll be Babatunda Akinbola, number 11, Jared Jones, number 15, number 2, Sharife Cooper, number 4, Brandon Suggs, and number 35, Isaac Okora, the starters for the McEachern Indians. For the Christ School Greenies, it'll be number 0, Jalen Lecque, number 3, Norris Berry, number 11, Brad Halvershorn, number 23, Brandon Stone, and number 24, Justice Ajabor. Cooper gets it, the Suggs. The Indians are in the white. The Greenies, well, they're in green with the white numbers. Alley, no oop. Okora back up and in the first hoop. Isaac Okoro.
Great job right there by McEachern going right at the rim with Okoro with that nice lay-in.
Turn, shot is up. Taking on back Akinbola, no. Rebound is going to be bounced off, out of bounds, and it will come over to the McEachern Indians. Brandon Stone, 6'11", unable to get that finish there. Halverson will pick up Cooper. Cooper now to Okoro. Okoro now to Akinbola, who's out high. Out to Jared Jones to Cooper. Here's Cooper, one way and the other. Now back to Jared Jones, and they've been patient with it now to Okoro. Okoro stops, looks, holds it, now gives it to Cooper. First game in 2 weeks for the McEachern Indians. They defeated Wheeler in their season opener 13 days ago. So they have not played a game since then. Coop going to put it on the floor, drive, put it up high off the window. No. Rebound is going to be ripped out of there. That's a lot of bigness by the sophomore, 6'10", and Justice Ogbor. Stop. Lecque, jumper, good. Jalen Lecque. First field goal, we're even at 2.
Right there is a lost order, the mid-range game. Lecque right there.
Sharife missed, and here comes Lecque. Lecque from Brooklyn, New York. Halverson, a left wing 3, no. Rebound, and it's fought for. Jared Jones gets it over to Brandon Suggs. Suggs now gives it over to Okoro. Okoro going to turn on the Jets. Back to Suggs. Suggs catch fire, a 3. It's good. Brandon Suggs, a 3.
I'll tell you one thing. McEachern does get the ball up and down the floor, and they're looking at their bodies. They got some size that most colleges would dream of.
Here's a drive, Lecque over to Halverson, a 3-ball, hill of the rim, no. Rebound ripped down by Jared Jones, and it was out of bounds off of the Greenies. Coach Mike Thompson, the head coach, now gets up and walks up and down that sideline. Very trying to get him in set. Here's Suggs. Suggs getting looks from Georgia Tech. Cooper gets the screen from Jones. Jones around it, going to hesitate. Cooper now all the way back out to Suggs. Suggs kicks to Akinbola. Akinbola wanted to show the range, decided not to, and bring it back out to Brandon Suggs. 2 minutes gone by. Suggs, left wing, a 3, badly missed. Jared Jones, another offensive rebound for Jones, another rebound period. Jared Jones all over it, coming over from Pebblebrook. Got to play with Colin Sexton last year.
Well, one of the interesting things here, if you look at this game right now, McEachern's really controlling the offense, and then they're sending 3-4 guys to the basket every time.
On the cut, Akinbola got it blocked. Jones recovered it underneath. He has it in the paint, has to get out, and did not. A turnover. Akinbola went up to try and throw that thing down and got it sent the other way.
Coaches wanted a little bit of hanging on the rim right there. I don't think they had a choice.
Concur.
Right there.
Lawrence Berry had it taken away. Suggs has it, lost it on the ground, and now a foul call, and let's see who it'll be on. And it'll be on Lawrence Berry, his first, team first. With 5:25 to go, 5-2, McEachern with the lead on Christ School. Akinbola has it, worked on now by Stone. Kicks it back out to Jones, and Jones will give it to Sharife Cooper. Cooper, young sophomore. This entire McEachern team, the major threats are young. To Akinbola. Akinbola's shot, no good, bothered. Rebound comes out to Jalen Lecque. Lecque comes up the right wing. Lecque going to hesitate now, going to drive all the way to the lane with the left hand up, and got the roll. Jalen Lecque, and one.
I'll tell you one thing. If you watch Lecque, every time he's had the ball in transition, he's always probing to find that little alleyway right there. Hard basket right there, going from right, finishing with his left, getting a chance at an L1.
Foul called on Akinbola. His first, team's first. Lecque unable to complete the three-point play. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it goes off of Brandon Stone.
Once again, I'm taking my breathing exerciser with these referees right now.
Cooper crossing the timeline on that beautiful Holiday Hoopsgiving logo. Okora cross court. There's Suggs. Suggs a jumper. It is short. Coop with the rebound out of the guard spot. Terminated the dribble. Gets it back to Akinbola. Now over to Okora to Suggs. Beautiful ball movement. Now here's Akinbola. Okora nothing there, so he stops, gets to his spot, shoots the jumper, got the roll.
Living right back there by Okoro.
And a foul call on Brandon Suggs. Suggs, nice size. He is a senior, 6'6" and a senior. So here comes Devin Gordon off of the McEachern bench, a deep and long bench. Gordon can stretch the defense with his long ball action.
Be very interesting to see how McEachern's bench comes in. Will they match the intensity that the starting five have played with so far?
Stone pulls a long three, no good. Akinbola swallows up the glass. He looks to clear it, and now he gives it to Coop. Cooper now into the forecourt. Cooper coming, dumps it off to Jones. Jones in the paint, stopped his dribble. Shot is up, no, and knocked out of bounds, and it will be off of the greenies from Christ School. McEachern ball on the baseline.
What if I told you anytime we broadcast the game, when you put that ball down on the floor in the paint, you're making yourself guard size.
Jones steps out and shows the range. Jarrett Jones, a three ball. The junior, 6'9", shows the range. 10-4, 4 minutes gone by here first quarter. Stone has it, and Stone foul by Okora, his first.
So let me ask you, Joel, does Jones usually have that type of range right there?
That is new. That is new in his game.
Right. Once again, I mean, you've been singing praises like you their personal scout.
Well, anytime I say anything positive about a team repetitively, then all of a sudden I'm the cheerleader for that team. So a lot of teams in Georgia and the state and the country that I know are good. Oh, give me that. Get that shot out of here. Akinbola sent it the other way. But then they recovered and dunked it home. Justice Ajabor with the booming dunk.
That was great hustle right there by McEachern. Unfortunately, they weren't rewarded with the basket, and the basket went to the greenies.
The greenies. That's what I didn't look up. So Akinbola holds it at the top, spins it to the corner. Cooper, a three out of the corner, a long air ball, no good. Foul call, and that'll be his second foul, Lawrence Berry. This Christ School program now, Coach. Now listen now. They know something about winning some championships. Of course, they're in the NCI SAA, North Carolina Independent School Athletic Association 3A, and they have 6 state championships.
I just don't understand some of these calls right now, but I'm going to keep my mouth off these officials. I might be the first announcer ever kicked out of a game.
Let's be glad they can't hear you. 2010, their only undefeated season, where they went 23-0, a 309-64 mark entering the season for Christ School. Backdoor, Jones across the lane. He walked, no call. Shot badly missed off to the left. 10-6, 3 minutes to go, and here comes Lecque into the forecourt. Lecque dancing between the legs. Lecque gonna pull up in the face of Okora. Short three, no. Tip, rebound, come down. Brad, get it out of here. Get that shot out of here. Akinbola sent it away again.
Once again, I'm really impressed with McEachern's bigs on how they're able to pass from from high to low post, how they're able to move in a variety of different ways here. Going to see how the Greenies, especially with Lecque, how they're going to be able to get some shots off there in the paint versus McEachern size.
Kojak Thompson into the contest, number 4 now for the Greenies, as the Greenies go reaching deep into the bench. There's a drive. Now here's Lecque. Lecque, one of the things that you'll notice, Coach, and you'll like it a lot, a long three, no good. Rebound comes to Brandon Suggs. Okoro for McEachern. We were talking, us and some other people, you know, there's plenty of basketball people here. They're like, they really want to see what Jalen Lecque is going to do. And I said, well, if Okoro's guarding him, it might not be much. Okoro, one of those guys, a 25-point scorer last year, but he likes to go and guard the team's other best player. No questions asked.
Well, you know what? It'll be interesting to see that tonight because it seems like Lecque's definitely been the aggressor so far here for the Greenies. But once again, McEachern's size and their athleticism and just their skill level will be interesting to see how long Christ School can stay in the contest.
Devin Gordon at the free throw line. He misses the first one. A rare miss from Devin Gordon. Deep into the bench. Here comes Peter Lash at 6'4", number 2 for the Greenies. And also into the contest, Ben Craig, number 30 for Christ School. Devin Gordon splits the free throws. 11-6, 5-point lead, and there comes that press from the McEachern Indians. Lash in the backcourt. Now he hands it off to Kojak Thompson. I love that name, Kojak. Pass knocked out. Here comes Lash. Lash to Craig. Craig holds between the rings. He's worked on by Okoro now. Suggs is now guarding Lecque. He's on the right side. So Kojak going to drive, float it off the window and score. Kojak Thompson, 5'10", off the window.
That was a nice move right there. A tough shot. Got that ball over Akambola for off the glass.
Coop, alley, oh, blown it. Could not put it down. Coop got the rebound out of the guard spot, now peels it back out with wonderful handle. Kicks it back to the top to Gordon on the right wing. Gordon, one dribble, now spins it over to Okoro. Okoro looks and he gives it to Suggs. Suggs to Devin Gordon, left him open, long three ball, no. Rebound comes out of the guard spot, and Jalen Lecque fastly up ahead to Kojak Thompson. Kojak going to dip it across to Ben Craig. Craig a long left wing three, off the mark, rebound tip, fought for, put back up and in, scored, and a timeout call. That hoop in there, offensive rebound and put back, Justin Ogjabor.
It's a great timeout right there by Christ School. Once again, you want to control the tempo up and down the floor. Great hustle right there, getting the offensive rebound and the step back. Curious to see what Coach Mike Thompson tells the McEachern Indians here in the timeout.
A 30-second timeout. StatRow showcases youth sport highlights and gives a portion of its revenue back to the teams. Visit statrow.com today to learn how your team can partner with StatRow. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. He's Lewis Preston. I'm Joel Hilsman in the nightcap of day one. It's been 7 outstanding games. One was the girls' game in the beginning of the day, and man, did Holy Innocents really turn it on. Kayla Hubbard, she's going to Georgia, and it just followed on through, and here we are in the nightcap. 6 boys' games, 1 girls' game, and we'll do it all again in all of the games here at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving right here on the SUVTV.com. Cooper a long three, no good. Akinbola on the glass offensively, but then brought it down and lost it, and there's a foul on Akinbola.
Akinbola is very active right there. He never, ever has to put the ball on the floor. Should go and power right back up, force the referees to make a foul call.
66 seconds to go in this first quarter. Craig will inbound it to Kojak Thompson. Kojak calls out the play and brings it up with the left-hand dribble, belt high as he heads to the left wing, picked up by Cooper. Goes around the screen. Now, going to stop and give it off. There's a drive coming down, Stone up, count it, and the foul, Brandon Stone, his first field goal.
Once again, Kojak Thompson, although he's listed at 5'10", plays with a 7-footer's mentality and everything. He's the one, he was the straw that stirred that drink right there that got the hockey pass to the pass, which led to the assist and three-point play.
A hockey assist, and all of a sudden, 13-11, the Greenies have something going. They're going to fall back into a 2-3 zone. I like how they went to the bench to try and get that energy up, and they did just that. Cooper going to attack the zone, float it up off the window and score. Sharife Cooper, first field goal.
Basketball one-on-one. You cannot be in a 2-3 zone and get beat off the top on a straight line dribble. You are asking the basketball guys to make you pay.
Lecque has it. Goes around it. Quentin McElroy into the contest. On a nice look, beautiful pass to Lash. Oh, Lecque seeking and finding.
Once again right there, McEachern
But Coop right back, left hand layup, no tip. Okoro has it, back up and in good on the glass.
Wow.
Isaac Okoro.
Fast-paced game here.
Up and down, 15 seconds to go. We're tied at 15. Lecque worked on now by Okoro. He peels it back out. They'll hold for one with 8 seconds on the clock. Here comes the screen, goes around it. Stop Lecque, a long three, air ball, no good, out of bounds, and there's a 1/10 of a second left. Well, how about that now? Lecque, and he looks over at his bench and says, my bad. Coop picked it up and fired it, but we are at the end of the first quarter, a very entertaining first quarter. It's Christ School, the Greenies 15, McEachern, the Indians 15, the SUVTV.com.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
In Atlanta, Georgia, Lewis Preston, Joel Hilsman, glad that you're with us as we begin the second quarter. Christ School out of Arden, North Carolina, leading McEachern out of Powder Springs, Georgia. We're tied at 15. Craig has it, spins it to Kojak Thompson. That Christ School bench coach in that first quarter kind of lifted them the final 2.5, 3 minutes.
They really did, and you know what? See if that momentum is carrying in here to the second quarter.
Brandon Stone knocks down the jumper, 17-15. Gordon across the timeline now over to McElroy. McElroy into Jones. Jones put it on the floor and was fouled, and let's see, that may be on Craig. Yes, Ben Craig picks up the foul, his first.
You know, Joel, one of the things to keep an eye on right here is the fact that McEachern hasn't played in 13 days since that game versus Willis, so they're knocking some of the rust off. So I'm going to go ahead and, give them the benefit of the doubt right there. Great read right there on the out-of-bounds play.
Three is no good, but Cooper out of the guard spot. Picks it back up. McElroy's pass is deflected. Stone gets the rebound. Gives it out now. Here comes Kojak Thompson running layup. Good. Kojak Thompson. I like what he's brought in off the bench. And this Christ School team now, they're feeling confident. They just knocked off Spartanburg Day at home on Tuesday night in front of a packed house. Jared Jones went baseline but forgot to put it on the ground. It's a traveling violation.
Once again, I said it earlier about Kojak Thompson. He might be small in stature but playing big and hard. And once again, he is attacking the rim with reckless abandon. McEachern's going to have to figure him out.
Kojak crosses the timeline. Allen Breed now into the contest for the McEachern Indians. Here comes the screen set. He uses it. Kicks it back to Ben Craig around the horn down the corner to Lecque. Lecque goes across the lane. Lost it. Picked up by Craig. Kojak pump fake. Gets it inside. Turning. Good move. Up off the window. No dunk! The put-back dunk. Jalen Lecque. Clean it up.
Jalen Lecque sprung off the floor like it was nobody's business with a strong two-hand finish right there.
Cooper a three. Sharife Cooper showing the range. That's one thing, a part of his game that he's needed to work on is the jumper. Not afraid to shoot it, but with consistency it hasn't fallen. 21-18. Kojak to Lecque, a corner, pump fake. Craig steps in, escape dribble. Hill of the rim, no good. Rebound out of the guard spot is Allen Breed. Breed up to Coop. Coop now with the left-hand dribble. Coop gonna go down the lane, kicks it out. Devin Gordon, walk, no call. Float, short corner, no. Rebound to Lecque out of the guard spot. Here comes Lecque surveying and back this way with the right-hand dribble. Lecque gonna dump it off to Craig. Stone, block. Sit up against the window. Gordon, Jones, up ahead. Allen Breed. Breed, left-hand layup, good.
That's a great transition offense break right there by McEachern. Ball never hit the floor except for the one time for Breed to put in the layup.
21-20, they cut the lead down to 1. Okoro now is going to pick up on Lecque. He's being hit with screen. Roll, action down the lane. It fell in. Uh-oh, they waved it off. Basket interference. Justice Agbor cannot get that hoop. 5:34 to go. Leave it alone when it's on the rim, Coach.
I'm not going to fault Brandon Stone for that. He was just doing his job right there. Got a little antsy around the rim. Move on to the next play.
Here's Coop. Coop going to get the screen from Okoro. That goes down the lane. Attacks, fires off the window. Got it to go. So they're going to run a little high roll. They're going to put the game a little bit more here in Sharife Cooper's hand out of the guard spot. 22-21. Jared Bush up off the bench now for McEachern. He'll check in just a moment. 22-21. Here's Kojak Thompson. I'm liking Kojak, Coach. I really like him. Now they hand it off. Here's Lecque. Lecque picked up by Breed. Back to Kojak. Kojak corner three. No. Rebound. Gordon gives it over to Cooper. Cooper surveying the floor as they look already. Coop now hesitate, dribble, crosses, goes, floats to the corner. Okoro open a three. Kaboom.
You want to know who should get credit for that three-point shot right there, Joel? It should be Jones. Jones sprinting and putting his head on the rim, made the defense have to get back. Cooper was able to survey and kick that ball over in the corner for the three.
Lecque drives and lost it out of bounds. But, Coach, the one thing, and I know, and I'm glad you brought it out. I mentioned it earlier, the rush. I think now you can kind of see the fluidity of McEachern coming together. But what I like, and specifically again from Kojak Thompson, what he's brought, since he's entered the game, he has not sat.
Exactly. You know what? Energy and effort's contagious.
Justice, man. I don't know if this chair is going to hold me no more.
I'm not sure. You might need to stand up the rest of the broadcast the way you jumping up here. And the way you jumping out that seat, it might hit somebody in the stands. You might get sued.
Come on now. Don't wish all that on me now.
You better call Ken Nugent.
Name dropper you. 4:35 to go, 25-21. McEachern with the 4-point lead. Oh, man. I officially put in my request to the big bosses. Lewis Preston, my official partner.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Bush in and gives it to Breed. Breed now to Bush. Bush, a young junior that did work on the travel circuit as well. Okoro steps back a three. Good rotation, but left it short. Rebound to Justice, and he gives it over to Kojak Thompson. Kojak does have a full head of hair, but the pass is intercepted by Okoro. Okoro gets it up ahead. Here's Gordon. Gordon going to go. They slow it down. Breed back over to Bush. Bush corner, a three. Good. Jared Bush off the bench and into the scorebook for the McEachern Indians. It's 28-21, and look at the run.
You said it earlier, Joel, in regards to Bush having a hard time being able to get on the court because of the amount of depth and talent that they have. But when he's come in, he's making it work for himself.
There's a drive. It was knocked away. Barrett tried to drive it. Normus Berry tried to drive. Yeah, Jared Bush, a junior, 5'10", and if you look through recruiting articles and travel play, he's played very well, deserving of time. Just McEachern, and there's Jared Bush, knocked it away. Here comes Devin Gordon, up ahead to Bush. Bush running, Bush layup, good, Jared Bush.
Good timeout right there by Christ School. Once again, just like we talked about, the rust has started to come off right there. Christ School calls a full timeout to get their legs and get their minds right.
You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. It is a full timeout. This full timeout brought to you by CBA Sports. Looking to get a new basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit cbasports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor project. Joel Hillsman, Lewis Preston, McEachern now really running. It's 30-21. The run now, Coach, is 15-0.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? One of the things that was very interesting, I go back to that transition offense earlier to where the ball didn't hit the floor until Breed had the one dribble for the layup. They've kind of imposed their will on Christ School. You told me before the broadcast, you said, you know what, steady Eddie as they are, they're going to get back to playing McEachern Indian basketball, and they have not disappointed.
So now substitutions, it'll be Bush, Okoro, Jones, Cooper, and Breed now the five on the floor for McEachern. For the Greenies, it'll be Lecque, Berry, Stone, Justice, and I can't see who that's Brad. Yeah, Brad Halverson is in the game. Brad now has it, drives and kicks off. So Kojak finally has to go back and take a seat. There's Justice turning on Jones, dipped the shoulder, across the lane, layup, good, a nice move.
Boy right there did a great job right there versus Jones. See what Jones can come back with.
Jared Jones with a little, let me get some butter with that roll, Jared Jones with the hoop.
There you go. There you go, Joel. I like it. I like it.
Spins it to the left. Halverson goes. He floats it up and good. Hey, I like this little Brad. Kind of feisty and hasn't backed down. Coop back quickly this way. Dribbles to the corner. Keeps the dribble alive. Skips it across the bush. Bush now to Breed. Breed caught it. Wanted to shoot. Not there. So he's going to drive the left of the lane anyway on Justice. Tried to reverse it up and he got fouled.
It's great offense right there. Once again, anytime the ball can go from side to side and get back up top, it's going to usually have some driving angles open there, which is usually going to lead to an easy bucket or lead to a foul and a two-shot free throw opportunity.
And also, we talked about the coaching change for Christ School. It's also, we talked about it from the player standpoint, but also from the coaching standpoint for Coach Jeff DePatola, it's interesting.
No, moving those 18 inches over is not as easy as what a lot of people might think. So once again, for him to come down here and right now only be down 8 with everything that they've had to deal with this week, I tip my hat to him and his staff.
8-point lead for the Indians. Jumper is no good. Jared Jones skies in and gets the board. Jones has played very well. His second game as a Indian. Driving, take the contact and score. Sharife Cooper turning it on in this second quarter, excuse me. He has 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game.
Very interesting right there. You know, Cooper plays with that reckless abandon right there. He doesn't care what size you are. He feels like he can get that ball on the rim against anybody.
You saw that turnover front by Jones. Here comes Coop on a 3-on-1 break. Coop leaves it off to Okoro. Okoro stop, goes up on Lecque, missed it, put it back up and in and good. Isaac Okoro, he has 11 in the contest.
Kind of see that they're now starting to impose their will right here. What they're doing defensively leading to some things offensively.
Lecque misses. Jones. Here's the ball coming up to Breed. Breed to Cooper. Cooper going to go back to Okoro, who dunked it home. Another timeout call.
No.
Nope. Wait. Okay, foul. A delay of game called on Isaac Okoro. And now he's going to allow the sub in. You shouldn't let the sub in if it's a delay of game. Gabe Witzner checks into the game. Wisnitzer, 6'10" for the Greenies. And they call out play green. 100 seconds to go. McEachern on a massive run. I mean, just absolutely massive. Here comes Halverson. He gives it off. Putting it on the floor is Gabe Witzner, and it's a turnover. Bush gets it up ahead to Cooper. Cooper on the break. Cooper puts it up off the window. Left hand, no tip, followed by Jones, no. Rebound comes to Stone. They lose it in the backcourt. Now he's going to go to the floor. Everybody fights for it. Breed comes away with it. Breed drives and scores. Allen Breed.
I kind of feel bad for the coach of Christ School right now. He don't have enough timeouts in the arsenal to stop this run.
The jumper back, no good. Rebound, outlet pass. Here comes Cooper. Cooper all the way, strolling the Sunday Park layup.
Wow. I don't know what the run is right now, but it's gotten to 18 real quick, and it seems like right now.
Foul call on McEachern. You want me to tell you what the run is?
No. But anyway, right there, Coach Thompson and staff, they all reacted to the fact that foul right there, not necessarily sure it was a foul, but got to see what's happening. Is that Sharife Cooper?
That's Sharife Cooper. Yeah, that's Sharife Cooper. Well, Coach, you might not want me to tell you what the run is.
You can go ahead and tell me what
but
the
I
run
like
is.
to inform the viewers what the run is.
All right.
It's 28-4.
Okay. All right, player. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. But once again, been very impressed with what McEachern's done this second quarter, knocking the rust off of the 13-day layoff, and they have just absolutely ran Christ School out of the gym.
They were trailing 21-15, and they have absolutely exploded, and they've done it in a variety of ways. Sharife Cooper's still not up. He's down on it, and now he just rolled over on his stomach. I don't know. He's not reaching for anything. Just slowly taking his time, and now he's going to get on up.
Curious to see, maybe, I don't know if he hit his head or,
That's what I was wondering about. Quentin McElroy now will check in.
Quentin McElroy checks in for the Indians.
7 different Indians have scored in the contest so far. 5 different Greenies have scored in the contest so far.
It's been a very, very good second quarter from McEachern, showing you the reason why they are the talk of the state right now in regards to their talent, in regards to their depth and their maturity.
In the Prep Circuit Power 25, they come in at number 12. In the Fab 50, they come in at number 4. And they also come in at number 13. So they're in the conversation nationally. And within the state, it's pretty much almost unless something bad happens. Lecque splits the free throws, made the first, missed the second. And the Greenies opened this second quarter, Coach, on a 6-0 run. We were tied at 15. So you mentioned a second quarter. And McEachern did a lot of it with starters and with bench. And they sit here with Jared Bush now, the junior, with the belt-high dribble.
Once again, it says a lot about McEachern's talent and their depth. And, you know, they've done this a lot by just spreading the wealth throughout the entire group. But one of the things is Sharife Cooper, who's on the bench now, has kind of been the straw that stirred the drink.
Here's Bush holding it, and they're going to work it. Coach Thompson now tells them to go into motion with 6 seconds. Bush to Okoro. Okoro walked with the basketball. Yeah, see, that was a case of not wanting to be too selfish and not wanting to be too unselfish, indecisive, and you always walk.
When he picked and popped that right there, he should have just put that one up for the 3. Let that have been the last shot of the first half.
Lecque drives off the window and scores at the horn to close what had to be a forgettable second quarter for the Christ Schools Greenies. McEachern, a 28-4 run at one point in the quarter. They lead 43-28 at halftime. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Check this out. Did you know that you can have all kinds of delicious food from your favorite local restaurants delivered right to your door? I know, I just blew your mind. All you have to do is go to choices2you.com. Choose from a list of great local restaurants, pick what you want right from their menu, and Choices to You will deliver it to your home or office. It's that easy. Get real restaurant food from the places you love delivered right to your door. Choices2you.com. Eat out without going out.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm put on someone's neck.
My dogs will be the best in 4 years.
Halftime warm-ups are underway. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV, joined by Lewis Preston. I'm Joel Hillsman. Glad that you're with us. The McEachern Indians with a 43-28 advantage, mainly because of a 28-point second quarter as we get ready to enter the third. And we have the stats here, taking a look at them. And, Coach, the one thing that stands out to me, and I mentioned it to you, McEachern, 9 assists on 18 made field goals.
Well, once again, it tells you two things. That they're able to, first of all, they're unselfish with the ball. I think sometimes we don't give a lot of teams credit for being unselfish unless they look a certain part. Once again, it says a lot not only about the coaching ability at McEachern, but also in regards to the personnel and the maturity of the personnel. So curious to see if that they stay along those lines, as they had a 28-6 second quarter right there to really extend that lead overall. 28-6 run at least.
But on top of that, 9 made field goals on 9 assists on 18 made field goals, and they shot 50%.
Exactly. Once again, that is the epitome of efficiency. And I think it says, once again, that McEachern having that 13-day layoff, they got kind of were rusty to start the game off, but once again, they've been able to get into that full mode of what everybody's been looking for the entire year, and that's the reason why they're ranked as high as they are in a variety of different polls.
Okoro 13, Sharife Cooper 11 to lead the way. For the Greenies, I enjoyed watching him. Jalen Lecque, 9 points in that first half, 5 boards, and he shot 50%, but the Greenies, 13 of 30 from the field.
Exactly. You're not going to win a lot of games like that, which overall that number is not necessarily that bad. But against McEachern, you almost have to play a flawless game.
Second half underway. Akinbola, Suggs, Jones, Quentin McElroy gets the start for Sharife Cooper and Isaac Okoro. Cooper reportedly is all right, but we may not see him in this second half. Jarrett Jones fading away. No, Lecque and Stone fight for the rebound. Stone tips it and gives it to Jalen Lecque, and Lecque will come across the timeline. Glad that you're with us. The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving Friday nightcap, SUV TV. Christ School now played McEachern tough for a quarter, 15-15, but a 28-4 run in that second quarter. Brandon Stone has it. Puts it on the floor, worked on by Akinbola. Pass, knocked away and a steal from McElroy. To Suggs. Suggs is running. They've got numbers. Dumps it off to Okoro. Okoro underneath. Up. No. Tip. No. Fight for it. And it's going to come back out now. Here comes Barry. Barry now into the full court. Barry to the right. The block pass going to be taken away. It was too high. Hands couldn't go there. Ref wasn't paying attention. Here comes McElroy. You saw that?
I did see that.
Long three. Akinbola, who has shown the range. Jones, as we talked about in the first half, that's new to his game. Akinbola has continued to work on that. Stone, no good. Akinbola, long tentacles, grabs the rebound. Okoro now McEachern sending people out of the exits. A beautiful pass to Suggs. He missed it. Akinbola could not get it. That's Jones, and he was fouled. Jarrett Jones going to the free throw line.
Both teams have started out here in the third quarter a little bit cold, not necessarily, taking bad shots, but haven't been able to finish. But right here, you got Jarrett Jones here shooting too.
43-28 with 6:30 to go. Coach Voice's octaves have gone down because the place is emptied out.
Well, that's what happens when you go on a 28-6 run there in the second quarter. And just like you told me, Joel, before the game, McEachern's been known to impose their will on you.
2 free throws, good. 45-28. They have a 17-point lead, largest of the game now. Skip across. Now here's Stone. Stone for the Greenies. Puts it on the floor. He's going to drive. Okoro went up with him. No, and a foul on the play. Brandon Stone fouled by Isaac Okoro.
Late whistle right there made against Okoro from McEachern. Once again, not necessarily rewarding. I don't think that was the best of basketball plays, but he's still being rewarded, Brandon Stone, at the line shooting too.
I'll correct myself. McEachern had an 18-point lead for a few seconds there in the second quarter. Stone's free throw is good. He has 6 in the contest. It is 45-29. No good on the second one. Akinbola gets the rebound. Now he gives it to Okoro. Okoro now will hold it with a right-hand dribble, gives it over to Quentin McElroy, over to Brandon Suggs as we come up on 2 minutes gone here in this third quarter. Okoro now to McElroy. Very patient. We've seen McEachern in the half-court sets, Coach.
Yeah, and you know what? Christ School's kind of gone into a 2-3 zone, but keeping it deep. Suggs with a nice three-point shot right there.
Tickling the twine from beyond the long line. Brandon Suggs a three ball. 19. That now is the biggest lead. Good defensive movement on the perimeter by Akinbola. Lecque spins it over a long three. It is going to be off the hill of the rim. No good. Front iron by Barry. Here comes Lecque taking on Jones. Puts it up. No. Lecque got his own board. Went back up and scored. I like Jalen Lecque's game, though.
I'll tell you one thing. Jalen Lecque is playing hard and making sure that he's going to keep the reputation for what Christ School's been known for years in the course of the basketball ranks.
McElroy, a three ball. It's off, no good. Stone gets the rebound with 5:12 to go and then shows off some dribbling exhibition. Gets it up to Barry. Barry carried, no call, so he'll bring it back and now feed it into the post of justice. Worked on Akinbola. Akinbola hands up, had to force it to Stone. Stone above the arc, wanted to pull it, then couldn't. Sugg now going to work on defense for Barry. Barry drives up. Akinbola was there. Now a blocking foul call late on Quentin McElroy.
Just going to go ahead and keep my mouth silent right now. But once again, you know what? I think Christ School is doing a very good job of attacking the basket off the dribble right there. We're able to get a block right there. Now that we're shooting two.
Lawrence Berry at the free throw line. First one, hill of the rim, and no good.
Tell you, just really like how Christ School is continuing to play hard, being down 17, where most teams would take to think about trying to, as I like to say, pack it up.
Well, see, that's why I'm glad you brought that up, but I didn't mention this to you off air. Up ahead to Akinbola. Akinbola will kick it back out. Passing lane was shot, and it winds up being a steal, so Stone shovels it up ahead. Here's Barry. Barry takes on Okoro. Couldn't do it. Put back in by Jalen Lecque.
I'm telling you, Jalen Lecque is everywhere in this third quarter right now.
Alley, no oop, catch. Akinbola put on the floor, didn't have to, now spins it back. There's Suggs. Suggs over on the left wing, spins it across to McElroy, who feeds it now to Akinbola to Jones, who was cutting. Beautiful job and score.
That's great ball movement by McEachern. Once again, another assist on an easy basket.
The extra pass, as you like to term it, the hockey assist.
Exactly.
Sometimes
the pass that leads to the pass.
Exactly. Driving up and scoring. So Barry has came out with a little bit more energy in him in this second half. It's still a 14-point ball game.
In the coaching ranks, we would say Barry's coming out here looking and hunting for a scholarship.
A three by Kelroy. Oh, Cora tried to go boom and bring down the house. No. Coach, interesting, though, you don't see this often. I think last season, who was it, Coach? It just blanks my mind now. Memphis East and
I wasn't at the contest, so I don't know.
They played at the Bass Pro Shops. They played at City of Palms. Memphis East and who did Memphis East play 3 times last year? You know who I'm talking about. They played them at Hamilton Heights. Yes, Hamilton Heights.
Who's here at the tournament?
Exactly. Yeah. So they played Memphis East 3 times. A rarity.
Right.
This is the first of 2 meetings this year between McEachern and Christ School.
Oh, this will be very interesting. So they'll definitely have some tape to break down as they prepare for each other for a second time coming up.
Yeah, they'll play again in 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Okoro free throw, good.
It's safe to say that McEachern won't have a 13-day layoff in between games over the course of those 6 weeks.
No, and where McEachern is going over the next 6 weeks, boy, 52 to 36.
I don't know who made a crazier schedule in Georgia basketball this year, McEachern or Gainesville. Between Benji Wood and Coach Thompson, Mike Thompson. Very interesting.
Well, it's not boys basketball, but I think McEachern girls schedule tops both of them.
Oh, well, we ain't going to even bring that one up right there. I mean, I heard that she only play at home maybe 8 times during the year.
Oh, that was last year. That was most. It's 5 this year.
Oh, my goodness.
5 home games.
I need to check her Delta Sky Miles.
She don't even scrimmage at home.
I know. She multi-diamond.
Yes. in serious cities, like back-to-back weekends. Good move by Justice. But yeah, the Gainesville schedule is it is thick.
Yes.
It is thick, and they are off to an 0-2 start.
Well, first 2 games of the year, you play Norcross are on the radar, and then you play Wesleyan Christian here at the Holiday Hoopsgiving. I mean, that's tough for anybody.
Offensive
great
foul.
job right there.
Yeah.
Great job. Once again, you can't reward a bad basketball play with a guy dribbling out of control. Great job by our Coro stepping up right there for the charge.
Coach, you know what's interesting? Kojak Thompson played the bulk of that first quarter at the end, and I think when he came out, I just happened to notice it because he's back in a little bit. Because he was bringing that heart, that passion, that funk, and that noise.
But you want to know what was interesting about that? It took Jalen Lecque off the ball, right? Made him the 2-man, and he was much more comfortable in doing what he does best, attacking the rim.
Yeah. He didn't have, he didn't have to have the ball in his hands all the time and direct the offense. He has now, but now Kojak has gone off the ball.
As I continue to tell people all the time, how can you affect winning without scoring is a true sign of whether you're a really good basketball player to me or not.
Swinging in, and now here comes Stone with his back to the basket with a little hook. No, followed back up and in good. Brandon Stone.
Love that second effort by Stone right there. They cut this thing down to a 12-point game.
They're chipping away with 2:12 to go. Okoro right down the lane, high, floating off the window, George Gervin style.
I'll tell you one thing. Okoro got some bunnies in his Nikes.
No, Lecque coming right back with it, though. He is everything that I've read about. Only got to see brief film of him this week, but I like his game. Out of Brooklyn, New York, Jalen Lecque, 6'4" and a senior at the free throw line.
Well, it's definitely easy to see with Lecque, with the way that he plays. He has that New York style basketball when the way he attacks the rim and the way that he can finish in a variety of different ways around the basket.
It's a 13-point ball game, 54-41 right now. Still remaining in the story of the game is the 28-4 run in the second quarter by the McEachern Indians. Lecque missed it, and then a foul called on Okoro, as Stone now has kind of quietly turned it on in this third quarter.
I'll tell you one thing, Brandon Stone, kid really plays hard and everything. You kind of look at McEachern right now a little bit. Sometimes you can look at the score and they're like, yeah, we're up 12 right now. And it's like you can almost think that they're taking and being a little bit lax as opposed to keeping that foot on the gas pedal and extending that lead a little bit more.
Lane violation, so it will wipe out the free throw. 54-42. Coach Jeff DePeltu up off the bench and wanted to know what he wanted. His first game since taking over for the step down as Scott Willard stepped down this week. We mentioned that, so transition period for him.
I'm going to tell you right now, man, these refs right now should be private investigators the way they have their eyes on everything out here.
Suggs is going to come. It is so enjoyable to have someone else that sees that other than me. I've been ripping refs for years.
I mean, my wallet's a little bit lighter of a couple technicals I got over the course of my coaching days.
Brandon Suggs went baseline. Justice tried to meet him at the rim, and he had to foul him. Woo! Brandon Suggs going to the line. It's interesting, though, the thing that I brought out last year in watching McEachern play a numerous amount of times was that P word, poise. This year, I know they have the poise, but they don't get too high. They don't get too low. And when Christ School really came at them in the beginning, they didn't get rattled. Did not get too low because things weren't going right, and then they got the lead. They didn't get too high. Now, to your point, let's see if they can go ahead now and button up the hatch and take it down.
And it goes back to another word. When you see teams that aren't too high, not too low, it's just maturity. It's a very simple 8-letter word, but it's usually defining different high-level and championship squads throughout the course of the season.
95 seconds. Here's Lecque, worked on by Okoro. Breed is into the contest now. So we have not seen Sharife Cooper in this third quarter. Stone up, no, Stone tip, follow Brandon Stone.
That's about the third second effort layup the Stones had in the third quarter. Okoro comes right back down with a spin move layup for McEachern.
Okoro making it look easy. Brandon Stone fell down, almost like taking the chair out from under him, out of bounds. Can't fault his effort, though.
No, never can. Once again, it wasn't that much room on that baseline right there, and kind of pulled, you're just right, you pulled the chair out from under him. Nowhere for him to go.
Good skip up ahead. Look at the beautiful ball movement. Devin Gordon blows the layup. Lecque gets it in transition. Lecque's running. He's working on Okoro. He's going to drive up and no. Breed's got the rebound. Up ahead, here's Brandon Stone. Stone going to go a shug all the way and score. I'm so used to saying Brandon Stone right now. My bad, Brandon Suggs. I know who you are. 59-44. I know who Brandon Stone is, too.
Exactly. It's really interesting right now. I mean, McEachern does a great job of getting that ball out in transition. They really know where guys are on the floor.
There's a drive. Stop. There's a long three by Berry. Badly missed. Jones gets the rebound. He wasn't looking up. He had Gordon. Here's Allen Breed. Breed bounces it to Suggs. Suggs dumps it off, but Breed, who was cutting down the lane but lost it. Berry comes away with it. 19 seconds. Here's Kojak. Kojak going to challenge Jared Jones and get the foul.
Right there. That's a great example. Kojak had already loaded up, knowing he was going to get contact. That's one as a big man. You might just fake at him, drop back 2 steps, and then let him try to make an out-of-control layup to where the basket's moving.
Free throw by Kojak is good. Kojak Thompson now with 5 points, but as you always like to talk about, affecting the game without scoring.
Exactly. See the Christ School coach over here talking to the lead official, trying to get an explanation on a couple of different plays that he thought were fouls.
Final 10 seconds of this third quarter. Allen Breed holds it one way and the other, and now foul called on Kojak. Is your school's Gym 4 took a selfie? How would it look? In addition to new court construction, CBA Sports offers maintenance services that can help your court look and feel better. Visit cbasports.com today to schedule a consultation or learn more. There's Allen Breed Euro-stepping. He blew it off the window, and that is the end of the third quarter. McEachern still in control. They take a 14-point lead to the fourth quarter. They lead Christ School 59-45. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My dogs will be the best in 4 years.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Welcome back to Holy Innocents Episcopal School in Atlanta, Georgia. The McEachern Indians out of Powder Springs, Georgia, with a 59-45 lead over the Christ School out of Arden, North Carolina. My partner, Lewis Preston. I'm Joel Hillsman. Glad that you're with us. The 2017 slam dunk from Isaac Okoro.
That's a nice play coming out of the quarter in the start to fourth quarter there by Coach Thompson, leading to that nice springy two-handed dunk by Okoro.
21 in the game for Okoro. Shot is no good. We have not seen Sharife Cooper. He took a fall. Oh, alley-oop! Okay, Okoro, just go ahead on and shine, why don't you? Just shine bright like a light.
I didn't even know where that pass was going, and all of a sudden the bunnies came out of nowhere. I thought this was Christmas time, not Easter.
Oh, nice move. Brandon Stone fake to the left and came back the other way and put it in.
Brandon Stone going with the old school moves right here.
There's a drive up by Breed, no good. 63-47, 7:01 to go. The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. Jalen McHugh also, coach, having a solid night. He has 15 points entering this fourth quarter and 17.5 points and 5 assists. That's the averages this year coming in. And he had 22 points in the victory over Spartanburg Day earlier this week, but recently picked up an offer from Texas, so that brings the total now to 30.
Wow. And you know what? When you watch him play, I could understand the reason why he has 30 offers, because I don't care if they're down 16 or up 10, he's playing the exact same way. That right there is, once again, being able to show how you can affect winning and also how you can handle adversity as well as prosperity.
Free throw from Breed is good. So Breed steps up there and knocks in 2 free throws. He's 3 of 4 from the line today, 64-47 now. Greenie's making more substitutions, but number 0 is still out there, Jalen McHugh. LeCue now holds it. He's worked on by Suggs now defensively, as Okoro goes down to the block to guard Stone. Here comes Stone giving the screen. And he didn't use it, went the opposite way. Kojak pops way out top. Feeds it down low to Justice. Justice lost it. He put it on the floor. Jared Bush came in there, swatted away, and then he picked it up and walked right out the gym with it.
Once again, big man one-on-one. You cannot catch the ball in the paint with 2 feet and then think you're going to be able to put that ball on the floor, and good things is going to happen.
Kojak Thompson checks out. Bush is in. Suggs, Breed, Okoro, and Jones, the 5 on the floor for the Indians. It is Stone, Justice, LeCue, Craig, and Halvorsen on the floor for the Greenies. Jared Jones up and in. Jared Jones looks so much more comfortable in this contest, sorry, Coach, than he did in his opening run with the Indians. But he got into early foul trouble as well in that game. Breed almost taking the cookies, and now there's Okoro with the steal. Here comes Okoro. Show time! Isaac Okoro. Boomed it home again. LeCue drives, and it was knocked out of bounds by Brandon Suggs. It's time for an SUV TV.
Really incredible right there how Okoro's done a great job of getting out in transition. And I'm telling you, he's got some incredible hops for his size. He's definitely going to – he might end up leading at some school in posters.
He will. I saw him last year. Who were they playing last year? I called the game audio-wise, and they made him mad. So he came – Coach, his first 2 points was a drop step dunk. Second one, he's cutting down the lane. Coop gets trapped. He hits on the flush, comes down, gets the dunk, and gets the technical. So after the other team taunts him just a little bit, they go up and knock down the 2 technical free throws, side out of bounds. He shoots the passing lane, steals the pass after the technical, goes down and booms it with one hand. You know, made him mad now. LeCue. A little string music from beyond the line.
I tell you, boy, Jalen McHugh has been on fire today. Coach Thompson taking a little bit of a time out here with a 20-point lead. Once again, always finding things that you can work on for the next game.
20-point lead now. They gave LeCue a 2 for that one. The Atlanta Hawks, Georgia Tech, Norcross High School, Wheeler High School. These are just some of the basketball teams that call a CBA sports court their home floor. Contact SUV TV's official sports construction specialist, CBA Sports, to discuss your indoor or outdoor sport court needs. Go to cbasports.com. And once again, everything is okay. I think it's just precautionary that Sharife Cooper has been held out. He has not played in this second half, but it was his play in the second quarter, 9 of his 11 in the second quarter, his dime-dropping decision-making that helped boost this McEachern team.
Absolutely, and once again, I think Coach Thompson's making the right decision here. You're up 20, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. Give some of your other players an opportunity here to step up and do some things. So,
Jones a 3, his second one. Jared Jones has been in the gym working on the distance shot, and there you see it again. His second 3 of the night. Kojak back in and strips the net.
Tell you, Tell you one thing. Ooh.
A steal. Lecque up, and he was fouled by Jones, who was not going to let him have it easy. But Jalen Lecque, as you mentioned, up 16, down 10, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. He's going to keep playing one way and one way only. That's hard.
Justice.
17 in the contest now for Jalen Lecque.
I don't know where he's going to end up going to school at, but I'll tell you this right now. He's going to make some head coach a very happy man.
He's a good one. I really like him. Brandon Stone, by the way, he's coming in averaging 23 points and 10 boards this year. So he's averaging a double-double and had a double-double in the victory over Spartanburg Day with 12 points and 12 rebounds. Lecque splits the free throws. It's still a 20-point game. Bush to Okoro. And you still have some of your key ingredients out there because you want them to finish the ball game, finish it strong. On the cut, Suggs couldn't field it cleanly, but he got it back. Suggs underneath, takes it and drops it back out to Akinbola. Akinbola to Suggs. Suggs got butter on his fingers or something, but Suggs tipped it away. Suggs, he did not give up. He's tired. That's a lot of work right there from Brandon Suggs.
I'll tell you, once again, McEachern's doing a great job of ball movement overall. Very unselfish as a group. You know, sometimes a team foul like that with Suggs attacking the basket, now he's shooting two.
Coach Mike Thompson now goes back down to the bench and takes a seat. And they will make substitutions. Craig will come in. Also will Brad Halverstein. Halverstein, a junior, 16 points in the victory over Spartanburg Day, coming in averaging 10 points a game, but only has 2 today. Suggs makes both free throws. Ben Craig, no good. Rebound comes to Jarrett Jones with 4:38 to go, fourth quarter. And now here comes Jarrett Jones. Shot up, no. Rebound is back tap, hit the floor. Jones hustled it down to Suggs, who spins it over to Bush. Bush, a corner three, in and out, no. Jones tip, no. And Lecque is going to come away with it with 4:20 to go. Here comes Jalen Lecque in transition. Oh, nice move up. Count it. And the foul. Jalen Lecque, he made that look easy.
I tell you, he's been one of the best I've seen all day long that plays with the speed and the ferocity, Westbrook-like, and the way that he attacks in transition, getting to the basket. Now he gets a chance to get an old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
That's right. And here is Lecque. He'll go to the free throw line. Suggs will take a seat. Tyler Willoughby now finally off of the bench for the McEachern Indians. I had a saying, Coach, that they were deeper than deep.
You have not disappointed.
Okoro goes behind the back. They reach in. And a foul.
Because personally, I was ready to give you the business if McEachern didn't step up and show their game tonight. I was ready.
So, you know, this partnership is going to be great. You know that,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, man, he's Lewis Preston. I'm Joel Hilsman. Yes, sir. I love it.
He kept telling me coming into this game that the Indians might be as deep as he's ever seen any team around here. I didn't believe him. But you know what? The jury is still out.
Understood, which is fine because, listen, it's right there in front of them.
It's also 15 minutes from my house, too.
A long three, Brandon Stone, and he throws up the three fingers. Brandon Stone turning it on now. 74-58. Here's Jarrett Jones. Jones had put it on the floor now, gives to Akinbola. Akinbola catches. Jones was cutting, and it almost seems like McEachern unraveling just a little bit, trying to do a little extra.
You know who Brandon Stone reminds me of? One of the great Wisconsin greats. Plays right now for the LA Clippers. He looks like a little bit of a poor man Sam Decker.
Okay.
Caught you off guard with that one right there.
I thought
you weren't ready.
I thought you was going Kaminsky.
No, I'm not worried about Frank.
I think Stone's got a little more height than Decker.
Well, yeah, he got a little bit more height, but his game's very similar. It's not like Frank Kaminsky's now.
And Jarrett Jones goes in. He gets the foul. Jalen Lecque. You want to say we got a rookie or second year?
Who? Who you talking to? Rookie or second year? What you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Your heart out here pumping Kool-Aid right now with 3.5 minutes left.
No,
Okay.
no,
All right. Tell you one thing though. I'm gonna have to send some text out to a couple of my guys after this game about Jalen Lecque.
He's nice, Coach.
Man.
I'm very much impressed with him. Jalen Lecque is very good. Hill of the rim, no good. And the thing about it that we mentioned it, they're going to play again over the at the Peachtree Invitational. I said 6 weeks. I think it's going to be more about 7 weeks into January. And remember, they'll have time with the coaching change now to kind of get acclimated to things, even though it might not be anything drastic because Coach DiPatano was in the organization and in the program already.
Right.
And now he's really giving the rookie or the second year referee, in my opinion.
That's why I was trying not to go there. I was trying not to go there, but you just trying to get me all involved with these officials here in the last 3 minutes of the game right here. I told you I'm already getting them Ray-Bans for Christmas.
That's shooting a little high, ain't it?
No, they're gonna be knockoff Ray-Bans.
Devin Gordon free throw
They're
is
gonna
no
be
good.
Bay-Bands.
I cannot laugh at you. The headset done flew off one time tonight. Jalen Lecque worked on by Okoro, drives unafraid and goes and attacks Akinbola and gets the foul with 2:55 to go.
You know what? Jalen Lecque, he making me think about go get my agent's license so I can represent him later on. I'm telling you that right now. Man, he plays hard.
And the thing about it, Coach, you look up 255 is not out of reach, but you're in the double bonus now.
Exactly. And a lot of that starts with him driving downhill early in the third quarter, and they started to rack up these fouls now. This crowd's kind of quiet, but you know what, as a coach, I'm churning right now. I know for Coach Thompson right now, he wants that 255 to get off the clock.
And they've got pressure. Repeating, they have played without Sharife Cooper here in this second half. Cooper had 11 points, 9 of them in the massive second quarter in which McEachern blew this thing wide open. But he had a fall near the end of the second quarter. He got up on his own power and actually came out for warm-ups for the second half, but has not played in this second half. Isaac Okoro, another beautiful move. He's putting on an absolute show. There's a float by Kojak. Oh, off the window, Kojak. Thompson. There's a save by Berry. He saved it to Okoro. Look out. Okoro all the way. Jalen Lecque. Oh, they're going to count it and a foul. It's a goaltend and the hoop. And Isaac Okoro is having one whale of a fourth quarter, Coach. He now has 10 in the quarter.
Where's Isaac Okoro going to school at?
He's got about as many offers, if not, as Jalen Lecque.
Well.
Auburn, Rutgers, the ones come off the top of my head. I think there's a North Carolina in there.
I guess that's the reason why I need to seriously think about getting my agent's license.
Yeah, I'm not the recruiting guru guy. Trust me on that.
Oh,
no
there's a couple of them in here that think they are too, though.
78-63, Jalen Lecque. I'm gonna say this, and I'm talking to my producer. You know Lewis gonna wind up getting me in trouble around here.
I'm not gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah,
you know
are.
What? No, I'm not. I promise you.
It's such a rarity to have somebody that really agrees with you. Nice move, Isaac Okoro. Goodness gracious. Wow. McEachern has hit the 80 button. 80-65 with 100 seconds to go. Lecque, though, still has the peel, and he's going to back down Bush, and Bush reached in, knocked the ball free, but got the call.
Well, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I didn't necessarily agree with you with all that boosting that you were doing about the McEachern Indians.
It wasn't boosting, it wasn't boasting. It was factual.
Okay. The season's still early, Chief.
I understood.
Season's still early.
Listen, I've said on the record, on Twitter, and the other people as well, I don't think there's a team in Georgia that can beat McEachern. Do I think they may pick up a national loss this year here or there? Yes. In Georgia? No. No. Grayson now can inch their way into the conversation.
You don't think Buford can beat them?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
All
right.
Especially if they don't have Alex Jones. And Buford got their hand full with Wheeler tomorrow. Now,
You don't think Wheeler can beat him?
I'm not going to be surprised Akinbola got hit with Traveler. I don't think Buford can beat Wheeler. Is that what you're asking me?
No. Can Wheeler beat McEachern?
No. Like, Wheeler's lost 3 straight games to McEachern.
Okay.
One of them a playoff game. 3 balls. Good.
We didn't talk around here, and it's a 10-point game right now.
With 80 seconds to go. McElroy, they went to the bench a little bit, brought in Allen Breed and McElroy. Devin Gordon is still in. McElroy lost it. There was a couple turnovers in there. No, I really don't. McEachern has the ability to. I mean, Wheeler has the ability to, but the guard play is drastically different.
It's really interesting to me right now that McEachern's gone to the bench and it's now a 10-point game with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. I really thought there was a travel right there before they called the foul. But, once again, I'm not on the floor making those calls.
You just talk about him.
No.
Breed makes the free throw. I think Georgia's very, very deep, but you just, and this is why I'm going to continue to mess with you now. 1, I like working with you. 2, I know you done forgot more basketball than I know. 3, it's easy to see that this McEachern team, they're versatile, got size, have size. They lost their big point guard tonight and really haven't missed a beat here in the second half.
And I think what's even more impressive about them is the fact that they're a very unselfish team. They care about we than they do me. And that's a great sign if you want to talk about winning a championship and hoisting trophies.
7 players have scored. And Devin Gordon, he's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He can stretch it with the 3 ball as well. Then they're going to have some tests now. They've got a trip to City of Palms. They're going to flying to the hoop. There's a foul by Ben Craig. They could potentially see University School at City of Palms. They could potentially see Memphis East. They could potentially see Simeon.
So you talking about University School, which is Georgia South?
Florida.
No, which is Georgia, more Georgia players, but in Florida.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. That's why I call it Georgia South.
Yeah.
No comments right there, Joe.
Well, yeah, I got that one I will have to button up. that one I will.
The producer's already telling us we need to button that one up. We're going to save that one for another day.
Yeah, we are.
That might have to be at the coach's round table.
Yes, it will. It definitely. Akinbola, get that shot out of here. Another block by Akinbola. 25 seconds, 13-point game. It's never been in jeopardy, Coach. It got up to 21 or 22, and then it got down to 10. There's a 3 ball. Hill of the rim, no. Final 15 seconds. Quint goes over the back, Quentin McElroy. But now, if you don't have anybody in North Carolina, and it's only a 22-team league that Christ schools play in, if they don't have anybody that can guard Jalen Lecque, though, he's going to have a pretty good season.
Man, I'm telling you right now, this is a great thing about being able to commentate these games, having an opportunity to watch some kids for the first time, not only to see the different coaching. One of the things I want to say with these last 15 seconds here in this game, I am really impressed with the coaching here throughout all these teams here today, from a Kevin Boyle to a Coach Thompson, having a chance to watch a couple teams I hadn't seen before, and Carmel Christian, Charlotte Christian, very well coached, very mature, poised teams. Looking forward to following them in the future.
So who stood out to you the most today overall, player, coach, or program?
I'm going to tell you right now, the kid Blake Preston is going to Liberty from Charlotte Christian, 6'9", had 18 points, 19 rebounds, and 7 blocks. Really impressed me today, and he did that against Pebblebrook.
Final score, the McEachern Indians are going to improve to 2-0 on the season. And the Christ School Greenies now, they fall to 1-4. McEachern with an 83-72 victory. And I'll say it again just in recap fashion. It was a 28-point second quarter that did it, and it had not been close since then. It was 15-15 through a quarter, and then the Indians outscored them 28-13, including a 28-4 run in that third quarter, in that second quarter, which did the work there for them. So 83 to 72. Coach 7 different players. Okoro 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 19, 25. Hold on, I just got thought off. 13, 19, 19, and 13 is 32. 32 for Okoro tonight.
Oh, wow. I mean, very impressive. Very impressive across the board. But more importantly, you just got a chance to see the maturity.